Hello, and welcome to the vlog of Eternal Stench with your host, John Wheeler. It's not like a show I'm hosting. I'm John Wheeler. It's a vlog. It's one of the, I assume you know what that is. It's like a blog, but a video. I assume you know what a blog is. It's like a blob, but I don't know. No, it's a weblog. Captain's log. I almost called this Captain's vlog, but I think that's already been done. And vlog of Eternal Stench has probably already been done too. And it doesn't really matter because this isn't a show. I'm filling time for content, which is important for this YouTube channel, but it's not really like the Alchemical Cocktail Lounge. Other people work with that. Yeah, but it is that the studios are on the premises, so it's involved, and I'm sort of in charge. But it's not like a green screen show with a bunch of people, and it's not a podcast with a bunch of people. There's no special effects. It's just me sitting on a couch in my recording studio where I do music stuff mostly. But I like this couch, so we're doing it in here, not at the bar, not at the other bar. In here where there's not a bar. I mean, I have a drink, but I got that from outside over there. Anyway, yeah, it's about my own stupid life, and as such, we have big news today. I got a letter in the mail. So far, all I've done is show everybody what I get in the mail, although, you know, last time it was a CD for me to sign. That was the first one. I don't know if these are going to be in any kind of order. This is happening second in real life, but you know, I have no idea. But anyway, yeah, I got a letter in the mail. Where the fuck? I'm gonna put on my glasses for this. Not really nearsighted, but the lighting in here is a little too moody to read without these. And I think it looks funny to do this. Some people I know don't like when I be a grandpa with my glasses, and the mustache I'm growing for no reason right now probably makes it worse. But anyway, I got a letter today in the mail from Valvoline Instant Oil Change President Tony Puckett. And I already am really hoping that he's related to the late great Kirby Puckett, but he's probably not. Or he is. Or I'll look this up later, or you'll send me something being like, no, that's Kirby Puckett's brother. That's how the Valvoline Instant Oil Change family got started, except for, nope, it's from 100 Valvoline Way, Lexington, Kentucky, and as we all know, Kirby Puckett, who played for your Minnesota Twins, was a Minnesotan. Of course, he also might be related to people in Kentucky. I don't know a lot about Kirby Puckett's life. All I remember is I liked him when I was a kid, even though I didn't really like sports or baseball, but when I was in like first grade, the Twins won the World Series, and that was a big deal to other first graders and particularly uninteresting adults, which was most of them. And then when Kirby Puckett died, we all wiped away our tears with our Homer hankies. Anyhow, I want to read this letter because I think it's going to really be something special and come from the heart here from Mr. Tony Puckett. No relation to Kirby Puckett. Dear Mr. Wheeler, I want to thank you for your recent visit and welcome you to the Valvoline Instant Oil Change trademark family as a new customer. Wow, they're taking this seriously. At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, God, that's a mouthful, guys, Jesus. We care about our customers and their vehicles. Oh, so much, yes. So much so, it's written so nicely. We care about our customers and their vehicles so much so that we let you stay in your car so you can see the job being done right before your eyes. There's a few things wrong with this already. One, I think okay, now what should one even be? My God. Okay, one, from inside your car, but with an option I didn't take. I don't think this was presented to me, I don't know, but that's like the hardest place to see them change your oil from. Like peeking in through the window outside the building, you could kind of tell what was going on. Like by virtue of opening your hood, it obstructs your vision from the outside, and the rest of it's happening under your car. This is fucking stupid. Who this is how they're like a car. Our competitors won't let you sit in your car to fucking, what do you do in there? To make sure it's being done right. Like, who's concerned? Is that chocolate milk you're putting in there? Is that oil? Like, we want to give you the option to roll your window down, lean out the window, yell at these guys. Like, are you doing that correctly? I want to see. it would be better to let you just stand around in the general area. But that's probably an OSHA violation for real. Like, you can't just sit around on your phone and just complaining and looking over everybody's shoulders. They have to like sit there and be quiet about their political opinions and their views on women. I'm sure the oil change guys are very nice. I'm sorry. Whatever. It's like no one. It's just gonna be a tense environment. So maybe that's why you're in the car. They just roll. This is such a good. Let's throw them a meaningless bone. Hey, if you have concerns about us fucking this up, and who does? What Karen needs to sit in? Oh, that's probably it. Right this way, miss, you can sit in your car and make sure our guys are doing it right. And you don't have to wait till it's over to ask a million questions. You can interrupt them while they're using equipment full of oil and machinery. That's just fine. Okay, and third, like, I know how to, are we three? Who cares? I know how to change the oil in my car. I don't have a lift, I don't want to crawl underneath it. My time isn't worthless, so I just have somebody else do it. It's fine. Easy peasy, full synthetic. I drive my cars into the ground because fuck it. But here's the thing. From inside my car, let's just say I was standing outside my car, or maybe they give you a periscope to look out the window. I wouldn't really know if they were doing it wrong. like right off, just be like, I'm sure that's not supposed to be on fire, sir. Like, what am I gonna see that I'm gonna be like, I said full synthetic, what is that? They're not using the thing, have you ever seen, like, it's like a tube that comes out of the ceiling. They're not marked in any way that you could be like, is that the right way? Like, maybe it's so your kids could be like, wow, I want to change oil when I grow up. No, you don't want to encourage that. I don't know. Well, actually, maybe that'll be the only job left. Or all cars will be full electric, which probably need oil. Yeah, that makes sense. Put oil in Tesla? You must. Have Elon Musk or Joe Rogan or whoever. I'm not picky. Just call me and tell me about that. Anyhow, all right, let's see. There is another paragraph that we have to get to. Okay, so I could sit in my car and watch these guys change my oil. Okay, well, that's important to me as a new customer. Let's see. Mr. Wheeler, you made a wise decision when you trusted VIOC. Oh, thank God they shortened it. Don't just call it Valvoline, though. Spell out, just shorten the whole fucking thing. With your vehicle's preventative maintenance. Our certified technicians have over 270 hours of professional training, and every full-service oil change includes an 18-point maintenance check. Well, that's 270 hours of... Okay, so, like, mostly... I guess they do the maintenance check. I started getting all hot before I finished the sentence, so maybe I should finish this before I make these things. But it's the journey, not the destination, right? So who cares? No, I'm pretty sure if I didn't know my ass from a hole in the ground about oil, I could probably, like, be taught in, like, 40 hours to change the oil in just about any car. And being, like, a man of a certain age, I'm pretty sure you could run me down for, like, half a day. Like, all right, look, just don't put this in that, there's where the oil comes out, dump it out here. Don't tell nobody who comes asking around where we dump the waste oil. The EPA, pretty easy. Unless they mean a combined, you know how they do that thing where they're like, we have a combined 9,000 years of experience at this company. In which case, there's got to be more than 270 guys working at every Valvoline oil change, instant oil change location. So it's like each guy gets 5 minutes. Because yeah, I could teach you to change oil in 5 minutes. So maybe that's what they do. But no, okay, I will be fair here. They do that 18-point maintenance check that no one asked for and lie to you about whether or not your brake... I don't know if these guys lie. I just feel like people are like, hey, this thing's wearing out. And I'm like, you fixed it last time. Like, is it on the other side? They're like, yeah, it's on the other... That's why I've been going to new places. I'm getting tired of whatever. I don't need a lecture about my fucking 100-year-old car's problem. I'm aware. I know that, what would fix it would be buying a new one, but I just such a miser. I mean, I make money and I'm smart with the money I make, but I just can't. New cars, they're worth half as much when you drive them off of the thing. And I could pay cash, but that feels like a lot. And then, like, there's interest if you get a loan. Kids, this is an important lesson about, I talked about home ownership last time. Now it's time for credit scores and vehicle loans. No, we won't talk about that. Anyway, I don't care. I just run my cars till they stop working. I like doing that. I have a problem. Anyway, fuck you and your 18-point maintenance check. There, I said it. I know he wrote me a letter personally. I shouldn't be so rude. Anyhow, fuck. Anyway, they have all those hours of training. That's real great. And you can watch our technicians at work. Okay, yeah, in the car. Oh, through our car cam, capitalized car, capitalized cam, one word, trademark system, which shows you the work being done under the hood and below the car too. So is that okay, is that how you see what they're doing from inside your car? They give you an iPad, or no, they probably just give you a password to download a fucking app. There's an app for that. And then you can watch on your phone from inside your car. I could do that from my house too. I could just drop my godforsaken car off and just watch, just leer at you over the internet. And again, so that's, oh, you know what? I'm not gonna try to predict with their camera. Okay, when I'm due for another oil change, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna demand all this shit. And I'm gonna make another vlog about it, and I'll update you on like, oh no, it costs extra, or more likely you have to download an app that you need to use Google or Facebook to sign in with and remember all your passwords and just do that whole rigmarole that I have grown to despise so very much. I just hate. You enter your password and it's like, it's wrong, and I'm like, well then let's change it. Like, okay, which is too easy to do, by the way. I could be anybody. And then I put in what I think is a good idea for a new password, and they're like, you can't use your old password, and I'm like, okay, but then you try it. That joke's been made. Anyway, whatever. Let's just finish this, okay? I got not going anywhere with this, by the way. I'm just reading this in the hopes that it would be funny, because I've been drinking and we need to have content, and here we are. And I like the lighting in here, I really do. It shows me the work being done. I need to just monitor this. That's like checking out your own groceries from the, isn't it the people, like management people, right? The most worthless people ever now that work from home, such a thing. It's like their whole life, their whole paycheck and their whole desk is predicated on, it's justified by the fact that they're the ones that look over everyone's shoulders for you. So this is just the self-checkout at the grocery store. Now I'm a grocery store employee and I'm also a manager at an oil change place. That's fucking, my parents are right to be very proud of me. Hey, 2 jobs in this economy, I'm doing great. Here's a separate little note. Our customers rate us consistently at 4.6 out of 5 stars. That is on what? Like, it always sounds better when you're like, this restaurant has 3 Michelin stars, and you know, that's the place that rates or whatever. It's like, you know, this has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes or whatever, you know. It's a thing. It's just like our customers on whatever random local websites, Facebook pages, and Yelp things consistently rate us at 4.6, and also consistently, that bothers me because that number, 4.6 out of 5, I'm splitting hairs here, but if you're stupid enough to watch this, you're stupid enough to keep watching it. And I'm not calling you stupid, I'm calling this stupid, and I can't imagine it's interesting. But, okay, 4.6 is an average, right? It's not like their customers consistently, like, every last single one just has a tendency to go, let's say 4.6. Like, that isn't how that works. They don't consistently do that. The correct phrasing would be, we have an average rating out of 4.6 out of 5 stars. And I would maybe add, whereas most other oil change places are batting a 3. So we're fucking them up, like hardcore. Check that out. Like this doesn't mean anything. And it actually doesn't even if I was stupid and was like, oh, that's a number. You know, people don't question things. They're like, oh yeah, sure. I might be the crazy one, I don't know. But that doesn't even sound that good. Like 4.9 out of 5 would sound better. And who's stopping you from lying? Or do they get shitty ratings and they just did that thing where they fudged their report card, but they're smart enough to just give themselves like B minuses because that's kind of believable. It's like, really? A pluses across the board? You never do your homework. Maybe that's what this is. Either way, it smells fishy. And I really don't like it, and I'm very bothered by it. I'm gonna write a letter back to Tony Puckett, and I have some questions about Kirby's untimely death to ask him too. And maybe I'll get him on a Zoom thing and just do a real hardball interview, and I'll get the facts, because this is the news. That's what I'm doing. I'm the news now. Again, after their little aside there, again, thank you for choosing Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We look forward to seeing you again in the near future, and we thank you for joining our family. That's the other thing, the Valvoline Instant Oil Change family. I belong, according to every weird thing I get in the mail or every follow-up email or everything, I belong to about 78 different families. Like, if this was the mob, I would have been murdered a long time ago for my disloyalty in joining all these families. Like, what a wild reunion. I gotta go to the Wheelers and my mob side, Valvoline. I think I have a Cup Rewards card that says something about being part of that family that belonged to a grocery store. Now, does that mean that I just can't, go to other oil change places without getting whacked by the Valvoline Instant Oil Change family? Or is it, I can't belong to any other families? Like, I really fucked up by getting my oil changed here, and they're gonna find out that I'm still technically a long-distant relative of the Blockbuster Video family. And they're gonna be, hey, we got a long-time beef with the Blockbuster Video family. I'm gonna put you down. Why do I sound like Miss Cleo? I can't do accents. Anyway, sincerely, yeah, Tony Puckett. Well, this has been This has been another episode of John Shows You What Showed Up in the Mail at his house today. And, I've said this would look no different, by the way, if this was like found footage of me in a bunker like long after the zombies eat everybody, and I was just down here going crazy. I would just be reading mail that's piled up for years that I haven't gotten any for years because the zombies got everybody. And I'd just be like, oh, I got another letter from my asking me to subscribe to another year in my gym while holidays I put on some weight. I'm gonna think about it, and just everything's on fire inside. This would look no different. You have no way of knowing. And if the world does end and people find these, they won't know if it happened before or after the world ended. I mean, it happened definitely after the world started to end. We know that. Like, as of, what is it, December now? 2020? It's haunting what this will look like in the future. Alright, I got work to do. Good night.